Breaking news about something that, thank God, didn't happen.
A U.S. Coast Guard lieutenant is under arrest tonight. Investigators say he was planning a major attack on innocent civilians and that he had a hit list of prominent names.
According to the FBI, Hassan stockpiled these weapons, including 1,000 bullets, handguns, and assault rifles.
Investigators say they found this hit list on Hassan's computer, containing names of prominent Democrats, as well as a number of 2020 Democratic candidates. The list also containing the names of several journalists from CNN and MSNBC. Roughly a month before his arrest, Hassan Googled topics including, are Supreme Court justices protected? Where do most senators live in D.C.? And civil war if Trump impeached.
Holy shit. This is one of the scariest stories of 2019. And it's a reminder that this current political climate is going to drive people to do crazy things. Crazy people, but still, they're going to do crazy things. It's also a reminder that your search history will screw you over every time. Yeah, that's why when I search something embarrassing, I make sure to throw them off the trail, you know? I'll be like, where can my friend buy male Spanx? That's how I do it. I'll be like, oh, weird poop, not mine though. Honestly, I think the internet has just made killers soft, you know? Jack the Ripper didn't have Google. No, he had to go to the knife store and talk to a person. He'd be like, what do you recommend to cut up a prostitute-sized deer? Moving on. Climate change. For 2 years, Americans have been begging President Trump and his administration to take it seriously. Just take climate change seriously. And yesterday, the White House finally announced that it will create a special panel to do the opposites.
A climate change skeptic will lead a White House panel to examine climate change. The Washington Post reports the proposed commission will be led by this man, William Happer. He's on the National Security Council, and he believes that carbon emissions linked to climate change should be viewed as an asset rather than a pollutant. And that's not all. Listen to this.
The demonization of carbon dioxide is just like the demonization of the poor Jews under Hitler. Carbon dioxide is actually a benefit to the world, and so were the Jews.
I'm sorry, what? Trump is trolling us, right? This can't be real. How is this guy on Earth, much less leading a White House climate change panel? He just said that going after climate dioxide is the same as Hitler going after the Jews. And he said it with a straight face. At least I think it was a straight face. It's hard to tell. Since, no, his face looks like he removed his own skin and then tried to put it back on really quickly. I don't even know what's going on there. Like, only the Trump administration would find a guy who is pro-carbon dioxide to lead a climate change panel. Like, who else is on this panel? A farting cow and an actual oil spill? Get the out of here, man. Moving on to some technology news. If you are tired of your old phone and also of having money, Samsung has some good news for you.
Samsung looking to take on Apple by unveiling a new lineup of Galaxy smartphones.
The South Korean electronics giant says the Galaxy Fold will sell for $1,980 when it's released April 26th. The device looks like a regular smartphone, but then opens to reveal a 7.3-inch display.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I am excited about this. Yeah, because you realize now we can finally be dramatic when we're hanging up on people, yeah? Be like, oh yeah, go to hell, bam! That's how it used to be with landlines. You kids don't remember, but that was the greatest thing about old phones. You remember that? You remember that? You end a call with somebody and you could shit on them, be like, screw you! Bang! Bang, bang, bang! The person could feel it in their ear. My ears! My ears! Today's phones don't have the same satisfaction. You're more worried about the phone being hurt. Screw you! It's amazing. Although, I do think tech companies need to decide if they want phones to be big or small, right? Because remember, the first mobile phones were giant, right? And then they got smaller, and then they got smaller, and then they were like super thin, and then they were like, no, now we need to go bigger, and bigger, and then now it's a tablet, and now it unfolds into a bigger tablet, and now, like, next thing you know, people are just gonna be walking around with TVs as the new phone. And then it's gonna swing back the other way, and phones are gonna get so tiny, it's just gonna, like, a little tiny thing, you'll swallow it by mistake. Oh, and then your phone will ring, and you'll be like, hello, hello.